200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
If Horizon's official events don't satisfy you, then it's time to make your own. Introducing Event Lab.
Kudos are a good way to send positive vibes around the festival. See a driver doing something you like? Kudos to them.
Let me float back to the place you found me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
What did you think? Hey, if we can get you superstars organising events for each other, I can go and lay on the beach.
Hey, amigo! Remember that thing I said I needed help with? This is it! You in?
Of course. What do you need?
Excellent! Come meet me near Mulehe.
I just put in a call with Haley Jackson. I wanted to ask her how her management style differs from previous festival directors like Alice back in Colorado, Ben in Europe, Kira in Australia and the UK. She was like, Scott, I don't have time for this. I have Outpost to build. So, yeah, I think you have your answer right there. How about I get back to work too? Here comes another classic track on the mixtape.
Turn right. 200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Someone raise a light up the sky above. If you're with me now, show me a sign. Lights up.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay, hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promote.
Do we need promoting? Okay.
All right. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
I knew I could rely on you. Let's go! Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask! So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It It was started by two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners. The Bull 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. Besides, if you want to go again, we can do that. Less sightseeing, more going fast. Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
Turn right.
Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners.
In 400 meters, turn right.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask. So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by two brothers, Guillermo. If you want to go again, we can do that.
Por un segundo mis piernas reclaman. Por un segundo mis piernas reclaman.
Less sightseeing, more going fast. Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
Turn right.
Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners.
In 400 meters, turn right.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask. So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. The Bull 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. We're driving the pre-production version of the Bull 05RR, the even more track-focused version. Somehow, the designers reduced the weight by 65 kilos and increased the power to nearly 400 bhp. Then they lowered the engine by 50 millimeters to drop the center of gravity and improve cornering.
Impressive.
They're pretty serious about the ultra-light part. The 05RR even has an option for titanium bolts, saving another 4.5 kilos.
What's the RR stand for?
Road and racing. The car was designed for an enhanced track experience, but remains road legal.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Perfect. There's a couple of other things you can help out with, if it's not too much trouble.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Call me.
Por un segundo mis piernas reclaman el suelo que quema. Por un segundo mis piernas reclaman el suelo que
I just got my hands on a piece of Mexican racing history. Wanna see?
Of course. On my way.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
listening to Horizon Mixtape with your host, Scott Tyler. Now, this week, the anniversary series is rolling into Horizon Europe. So check out all the events on the playlist, props in Event Lab, and the mini festival stage setup for a drive down memory lane. Meanwhile, I am trying to remember all of the French and Italian that I picked up when I was doing the gig over there. Arrivederci, mon ami. Yep. That is all of it. Those 3 words.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin. The Baja 1000 is probably the most prestigious race held in Mexico. Do you know how it all started?
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. So they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes, beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Buggy Beats Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Money bring power in between groups. See how the hate go. Dreams spent hours, but they could never relate. Get the message out from indicated. Riding with the top down, makes me feel invigorated. Feeling new money's the only way that I can stay related. What I do have, I'll make you feel real intimidated.
Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized. That was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Mars Max?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
So 24 hours in the frequency. Money, great power in between those fake folks. See how they hate those dreams, spend hours, but they could never relate though. Get the message out from indicated. Riding with the top of that makes me feel feeling the money's the only way that I can step with it. But I don't have to feel running speed.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Alright. Yeah. There's not enough room for us to get down.
I love that story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year.
Lleva el fuego pa' la casa. Y estoy aquí.
Like I got the top off, Bobby, I am here.
Puro fuego pa' la casa.
Hey, Edwards. I know you're busy, but I have festival facilities way over capacity. So if you wanted to push for that next big expansion, that would be very helpful.
I've got bugs everywhere. Come help!
Okay. I'll be right there.
Start left. 200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. 100 meters. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Oh, right. I get it now.
Right, so the Bocho has a real place in every Mexican petrolhead's heart. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than with a little race?
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
It's this new street racing crew that's been hanging around. I think they're here to see what you can do. Let's show them. Oi, he's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just a finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. Keep it up. We'll win this. It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in '71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today. It's funny. The first Bochos were imports, or CKDs. In 1971, we were exporting them to Costa Rica and back to West Germany, Austria, Belgium, everywhere in Europe. It was a sad day in 2003 when the last Volkswagen sedan Última Edición rolled off the production line and went home to the Volkswagen Museum in Wolfsburg. More like it. Eso, Bochito, eso! So loved was the Bocho that it eventually outsold the Ford Model T to become the world's best-selling car, and was the first to reach 20 million sales. Sure, other cars have staked their claim on that title in recent years, but none are so timeless and unchanged as the Bocho. That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready. a brilliant idea.
Another one. What happened to the previous idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
Oppo, superstar. Alex is busy, but he told me to tell you there's a classic off-road vehicle in a barn not far from the festival. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Turn right. 400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I have two cars here. a first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf, made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. If you want to go again, we can do that. The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. If you want to go again, we can do that. The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. Was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest.